Hi glorious people, my name is Glory. Welcome back to my channel, and I love sharing content on how we can better improve ourselves with people and live the best life possible. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my 6 a.m. morning routine. I've always been the type of person that wants to get the most things done as much as possible in the mornings. And you watch a lot of like self-improvement videos and then you see people with their crazy routines. So I tried to implement mine. So this is just my variation, but keep in mind this is just used as inspiration. It's not that if you don't act this way then you're not doing well enough, because there are lots of people out there that also stay up really late at night and they get more stuff done at night. So this is just what works for me, so keep that in mind. So I've had this routine since the beginning of university when I wanted to, take things into my own hands and start living a more productive and healthy, mentally both physically life. And this routine just kind of like evolved over time during my time at university, and after I graduated, this is kind of what it looks like now. I'm sure that my routine will probably continue to change in the future when I change or, move cities or, change jobs, but this is just what it looks like now. Again, keep in mind that this is just what works for me, so don't feel pressure to copy what I do because everyone's body works differently, and some people might prefer to have a more productive night routine, so just do what feels right for you and just let this serve as inspiration. So enough talking, let's get on into the video. So first, obviously, I wake up at 6 a.m. Sometimes I do wake up before my alarm naturally because I've just been doing this for such a long time. So I wake up sometimes maybe at like 5:40 or 5:50 and then I just get up. Or sometimes there are days where, you're human and you're really tired, so then I do just snooze my alarm. Then eventually I get myself out of bed and I go brush my teeth. Then I will go back to my bed and take out my phone with the app Insight Timer, which is the meditation app that I use, and I will meditate for around 15 minutes. I think meditation just really helps calm me down in the morning, especially if I'm really stressed. I think that's when we need it the most, and this really helps calm me down and set the tone for the day. And my mind usually wanders because I'll think of what am I gonna do later on in the day, what happened yesterday, especially if I had a really stressful day. So it really helps me just calm down and be in the present moment. So I really recommend just meditating first thing in the morning, especially when it's really early and no one is up in my flat, so it's really dark and it's just me. Then after that, I go into the kitchen, boil a pot of water, and I will drink this bottle's worth of water first thing in the morning, like all of it, and this is 500 milliliters of water. So this is just to flush out the toxins in your system and also just rehydrate your body after one night's of rest. Sometimes if I'm feeling good, like you can also add some pink Himalayan salt to add some electrolytes to the water, and that also really helps. Then I will put on my makeup for the day, which just takes around like 10 minutes, and get it out of the way. At this point, I will also go to the bathroom and just poop just to get it out of my system first thing in the morning. I think my body just got used to that routine and schedule, so I always just get it done first thing in the morning. So the rest of the day, my stomach or digestive system won't feel really bad. But this is just a natural thing. By this point, it will also be time to go to the gym, so I will just put on my clothes and head out the door. Then it takes around 15 minutes of walking to get to the gym, and then I complain this a lot, but the gym, because I'm using UCL's gym, they kind of make me wait until 7:30 to actually open before I can go in. So sometimes I will just have 15 minutes waiting outside in the lobby area before I can go in, so then I use this time to follow up with my WhatsApp messages and emails, because obviously I have friends and family living in different time zones, so they message me when I'm asleep, but then I don't want to have that golden period of time when I wake up and I'm like looking at my phone and wanting to reply to them. So then I'll use these 15 minutes to just get back to them with the messages. Then when the gym opens, I will go in and do my workout of the day. It will either be upper body or lower body depending on the day. I usually go to gym around 4 times a week, so it just depends on the day, and the workout usually lasts for around 30 to 40 minutes. And then afterwards, I will walk back home again for 15 minutes and then prepare my breakfast. So this has been an ongoing debate because I like having breakfast at home. So obviously it's easier if I just bring everything out and then just go to work after gym, but then I like going back home and just getting all my stuff together. So I will go home and usually have my overnight oats that I make the night before, and then I will just eat it and get it out of the way. Usually I read during my breakfast, and then after eating it, I will just get everything ready, get changed for work, and then head out the door. So at this point, usually my morning routine, you can say it ended, which is usually from the timing of 6 to 8:30, so that's around like 2.5 hours, but also just because I'm walking for half an hour. But actually, if you count, it can extend. So when I get to work, I actually would sit down, get out all my stuff, and then I would have my planner and my journal. And depending on the day, I would probably sit down and like write in my planner for the rest of the day, like what I have to do. And if I have something I want to write about, I'll also journal it. But obviously, if it's work hours and work has started and I arrive like on the dot, I will start working. But during like pockets of time, if I do arrive early or I have time, then I would write in them and just kind of oversee what happened the previous day. Like I would do a recap of what happened the day before, and that really helps me put my mindset into the correct space. And then also knowing what I have to do for today, like going through today's to-do list. So by that point, usually it's around 9. So yeah, that concludes my morning routine, and that's around 3 hours. But obviously there's lots of commute in the way because it takes me 30 minutes to walk to the office. So that is kind of my morning routine. During my time at university, I think this routine really helped me because it really started my day off at the right path, because I think there was a saying somewhere that like the first 3 actions you do during the day kind of like determine what the rest of your day will look like. So it really helped me be really productive, and I think that kind of accumulated to my success, I suppose, in university with my achievements and grades and the things that I'm able to do because I have this kind of routine set in place. And also because I studied architecture at university, a lot of people had all-nighters. So because of this routine, and I think with my time management, I never pulled an all-nighter at university, and I think this really helped me. So back in school, this would kind of be the same thing. I would just go home, eat breakfast, and then go to university. But this is kind of the routine that kept me going because I like getting all of the stuff that I think are really integral to my day first thing in the morning, so I get it out of the way. So like working out, I want to get it done first thing in the morning. I don't have to think about when I have to go to the gym afterwards. And then doing meditation in the morning, and then just planning out my day, so then the rest of my day is just as productive as possible for compared to the morning. So that is what works for me, and that is my morning routine. So I hope you found that really helpful, and if this routine inspired you in any way to kind of kickstart your day in a more productive and positive way, then please tell me down in the comments below. I'd be really happy to hear that. And yeah, so if you want to check out my previous videos related to these type of topics, please click here, and I will see you in the next video. And in the meantime, stay glorious.